Morning. Oh, doesn't help if you kick the stand. How is everybody? Just doing a little bit in here and thought I'd throw a camera on the frogs, on some of the frogs. So the other frogs are all sort of staring each other out. Morning, just doing a bit of bit of work in the shrimp room, and thought I'd throw a camera on the frogs just while I'm doing a bit, see if anyone pops in and says hi. Been looking at new terrariums this morning, the potentials. I've been looking at Marketplace and various other ads and stuff to see if I can find something that I want, but as of yet not found it. I can get them new for about 300 quid, the one I want, and then obviously it's planting that out and stuff. So the frogs always decide to go off camera when I throw a camera on them. The other frogs, I'll move this over actually, but the other frogs, they're see if we can get a good shot of them. So there's one on the log here. There's one on the log there. There's one here, and I did see the fourth one earlier, so I'm not sure where he's gone or she's gone, but they're just sitting there staring at each other. I'd love to hear them. They're old enough to be able to start calling, but I've got a feeling that I don't have a male, because they are old enough. They're definitely old enough to start calling. I made a little change in here as well, where I put a little grass bowl in there, just because that little sort of pond thing, you fill it up and it empties. I think it's just porous. I could probably do with painting it with taking it out, giving it a good clean, and then sort of giving it a paint with some clear silicone, letting it set, something like that. Haven't seen any chat, so if anyone's chatted, apologies. And typically, now that I've moved away, the other frogs have decided to come out. These guys will just sit here and stare at each other all day until you throw a bit of food in there, and then they'll run off when you throw the food in, and then they'll reappear a few minutes later. Nowhere near as active as my other frogs. Who don't like coming out of the limelight. Well, they do, as soon as you put a camera on them. So yeah, I've been looking at getting another terrarium this morning. So there's something I really want to do. Frog species that I really want to keep, but I want to do a massive terrarium for them, sort of 900 mil wide, 45 deep, and 450 millimeter deep, and 600 mil tall. That's what I want to try and get. Told you, the minute you put a camera on them, they bugger off. It's down here. And this is the danger of going live on the vertical stream, but vertical streams get pushed out a bit more. So you're sort of stuck between a rock and a hard place, so to speak. But the spray nozzles, the misting system's working really well. Have that on once every 24 hours for 30 seconds. And I do want to put this nozzle here a bit further back, because I've got nothing in this area. But with hindsight, I need to alter the length of the hose on this and cut a new hose for it, because with hindsight it probably would be better further back. But I've picked up some new plants that I think are going to go in this one yesterday. Some bromeliads. I'm going to have a bit of a play and see what I can do with those. Some more broms. I might plant something over in this corner and sort of get a bit of height and cover there as well. This side wall here is pretty open, and I left it open so that when you walk in the room you can see them. But to be honest, I think they'd be loads better with some good cover, if I'm honest. So probably going to put some taller broms down that side. Not sure yet. I do need to try and train that verrucosum to sort of go across the back in a different way. And again, with hindsight, that verrucosum would have been nice here. Someone's just about to knock the door. Bear with me.
Motion detected at the front door.
Sorry about that. It's just someone at the door. Let's see if I've got any chat. So no one chatting this morning, but that's fine. So I wasn't going to stand long. I was just doing a little bit in here, and thought I'd drop a camera on the frogs. So I had some new fish and some new shrimp. What day was that? Friday. Last Friday I had some new fish and shrimp, got that all videoed, so that'll be on a future vlog. So I have filmed it. I've started the next vlog as well. just because I've had loads going on. Anyone that knows me knows sort of the situation, and as a consequence, I've been doing nothing and no filming and stuff like that. So what we're saying was that verrucosum at the back of this plant here would have been better if I'd have put it here and let it grow up, because I think it would have grown better up that log. But morning, Craig, how are you? Or evening for you, should I say. So not been around for a bit, just mad trying to get stuff with the family done, everything with my daughter and my wife, just hospital appointments galore. Sorry, I'm trying to, I need to cut a bit of wire. I've got a bromeliad here that's sort of hanging, and I need to cut a bit of wire. I've got to try and remember where I put that green wire. For the other terrarium, I've got like a bonsai wire type thing, and I just cut bits off, make a little horseshoe out of them, and if I can find the wire cutters then, make a bit of a horseshoe out of them and then push them into the foam backgrounds. Yeah, I've been looking at new terrariums this morning, seeing if I can find any, it's not going to be long enough, seeing if I can find a large used one that I could start planting and setting up. I really like the frogs, if I'm honest. Especially these fellas. Just got character, you know. Let's have a look at this, see if I can. That'll work. But I need to cut that. Oh, wow, that's brilliant. I went on TikTok earlier, but to be honest, I was doing stuff in here. So I did go live on TikTok first, but I was doing stuff in the room. And as a consequence, I wasn't even sort of talking. I was just trying to get stuff done and left the camera on. But I think you have to interact with TikTok. You know, you can't just get away putting the camera on like I did and cracking on, you know. So bear with me, I'm just pushing in a retaining pin. There you go, that'll hold. Oh wow, that's peperonias all lifted up as well. How weird is that? So that looks like it's drying out and it's not getting soaked. So I've got a plant up in the corner in the other terrarium, and now I've got the misting system in this one plant. Doesn't look like it's getting any moisture at all, so I'm going to have to manually spray that. Yeah, TikTok's alright, Craig. Yeah, TikTok's alright. I should do a lot more on TikTok than I am, to be honest. But if I'm brutally honest, I'm not doing a great deal on either, on here or on TikTok. Where are those frogs gone? Everything's run away. I do need to get a bit done and check on the missus. Daughter's back in hospital today as well, so she's had to go back in with she's got where they put the stent in. She was supposed to go in and have the kidney stone that caused all the problems removed on the last week sometime, and they cancelled the operation and moved it to the 23rd of December, and as a consequence she's now got another bloody kidney infection, so she's really paranoid and scared that she's going to get sepsis again. So she's back in hospital, being assessed. She's jumped in a cab and gone back into hospital to get assessed and IV antibiotics before it gets sort of out of hand type thing again. But typical the health service have cancelled her off, and now she's got a blooming infection again. You know, when really she should be sort of top priority. Apparently the surgeon phoned in sick, which is fair enough. But surely they'd have just put stuff back a day or a couple of days, or, you know, if he was off for a week, put it back a week, not 2-3 weeks. It's horrendous. Oh wow, I've never seen that before. See that guy there? Actually up the glass. He was actually jumping up the glass, which is weird. Never seen that before, ever. And I think I've knocked over a plant here. What's going on here? The leaves have sort of gone upside down. What's going on here? Ah, there you go. But anyway, only a short one, just sort of getting my spreading my wings a bit more and trying to sort of get back into stuff. So I'm going to wrap up there, guys. Just a short one. Thought I'd just say hi to everyone and let everyone know that I'm still alive, really. Take care, everybody. I'll catch you all soon. She's all right, Craig. She was she's not done well. She's been back into hospital. She had it up. Not Friday gone, the Friday before. She came home last Wednesday. We were back in the GP's Friday. Back in hospital Saturday. Back in hospital again Sunday, and they wanted her to sit in A&E for 7 hours to wait to see a doctor. So we literally just walked out, but managed to get a GP appointment yesterday. So hopefully everything's okay. But thanks, Craig. But yeah, it's been a hard week, if I'm honest. It's been a really hard week, and because of what she's had done, there's obviously problems then with hormones and messing with her head, so her mental health became sort of more important than anything. But we'll get there. She's just got to sort of wait it out for another 2.5 weeks, and then she can go back on HRT. But the hospital were horrendous. They never told her that she'd go into, so she just sort of started menopause, but they never told her she'd go into full blast surgical menopause, like instant, and just told her to go back on the HRT. But they give her wrong information as well, because I researched it, and the HRT she was on, you can't have after having that operation, because it's 2 hormones and only one of them are relevant. Only one of those hormones are relevant. So when I spoke to the GP says, yeah, you're right, that we need to change that. So we've got an appointment on the 20th of December to re-prescribe a different HRT treatment, but she can't take that till the 27th of December. So she just got to hold out for a few weeks, mate, and she'll get there. We'll be good. Got no choice, really. You just got to get on with it, ain't you? You know what I mean? So cool, Craig. Have a good evening, mate. I'm going to get off, go and check on her, make her a bit of breakfast and stuff, and I'll catch you all later. Thanks everybody. Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye.